इस वक्त हम आलम लॉ ऑफिस में मौजूद हैं। आज यहाँ पे एक प्रोग्राम होने वाला है जिसमें आलम लॉ ऑफिस की तरफ से ग्रेट वैली हॉस्पिटल के लिए $60,000 जो है वो डोनेट किए जाएंगे। मेंबर पार्लियामेंट सलमा ज़ाहिर साहबा, कलीद रशीद साहब मेंबर प्रोविंशियल पार्लियामेंट और मिस सागा की मेयर बॉनी क्रॉम भी एक्सपेक्टेड है कि यहाँ पे आएंगी और इसका अहवाल हम आप तक पहुँचाएँगे। हमारे साथ कैमरामैन हैं साबिर गाया।
It's Mayor Bonnie Crombie of the great city of Mississauga, and I watch Toronto 360 TV, and I hope you do too.
आज के इवेंट के हवाले से it's a very simple event which essentially means कि आज हमने हमारी कमिटमेंट ट्रिलियम हॉस्पिटल के साथ थी जिसमें आलम लॉ has committed $60,000, तो उसकी acknowledgement के लिए कैथरीन is here। मैं कोई बहुत ज़्यादा मज़ीद बात नहीं करूँगा, लेकिन हमारे यहाँ ज़ाहिर सी बात है सब के सब ये सारे हमारे प्रोफेशनल दोस्त कम्युनिटी मेंबर्स यहाँ मौजूद हैं। तो मैं सबसे पहले obviously I thank you for Aftab Alam, my brother, who is part of the Alam Law success, Javed Alam, who is also a lawyer, he's also part of our new team and part of our success, and all team of Alam Law together. मैं खालिद रशीद भाई से अर्ज़ करूँगा कि वो 2 मिनट के लिए साथ तशरीफ़ लाएं और अपने कुछ अल्फाज शेयर करें, अपने थॉट्स शेयर कर लें।
Yeah, for sure. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and a very good afternoon to everyone. Catherine, good to see you as well too. Okay, yes, apologies. I just want to say thank you to Alam Law for organizing this event and mashallah the great work they are playing in our community, especially when we talk about giving back to our community, which is whether it's a hospital or any other organization. I always say this, that as a member of the community, as Ontarians, as Canadians, it is our responsibility to give back. And I always say this, that we go to a hospital whenever there is an emergency, we use services, and when the time comes for us to give back, I think we should always consider hospitals and other organizations, because they are truly playing a significant role in making sure that us and whether it's our seniors, children, have the best health care possible. And I want to say, Catherine, thank you so much for the incredible role you are playing as part of the Trillium Health Partner Foundation. I see you each and every day. Catherine and I, we almost talk like every week, if not every other day, because we are trying to figure it out how we can continue to make sure that we are there to support our hospitals. So thank you for the incredible role you are playing, but also Alam Sahab, to you, your brothers, and your entire team. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. Your donation today means the world to me, and you are making our community so proud, because today I can go out there and I say that our friend and the organization Alam Law has given a donation of $60,000 to Trillium Health Partner, which is an incredible news. We see other communities doing this, and when you see our own community members doing something like this, it really, really makes us proud. So thank you so much, and please continue the great work. Thank you. Thank you.
Khalid bhai, thank you very much. आपके kind words के लिए, and also Kathleen, once again, whatever you do for this organization is great work. For most of our community member, if they will be watching this little clip, they all have to understand this. The hospitals, and Mufti Saab can also talk about this. Hospitals, many of our community in general, they think hospital will be built by government. Why should we contribute? I think that's people need to understand that government will pay for certain hard structure, but their soft expenses are to be borne by the public and community in general. And everybody who is part of the community and are successful and making money, through their profession, through their business, they all should come forward and do their job. And I know all of you, in your own capacity, you do also a lot of community and charity work. So for that, I thank you. Once again, मैं सलमा जाहिद साहिबा को बुलाना चाहता हूँ 2 मिनट के लिए, ताकि वो अपने किसी ख्यालत का इजहार कर सकें.
Thank you, Alam Bhai. Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon, ji. It's really a pleasure to see you all, and as we gather here for a very important cause, thank you to Alam Bhai and all the people working at Alam Law for getting this $60,000 donation to the Trillium Hospital. It is really very important that we as a community are there to support our healthcare system. Like federal government, provincial government, they do their part, and they do cover, like federal government gives health transfer to the provinces, and the provinces cover the recurring and the operating expenses, but governments alone cannot do everything. In order to have a successful healthcare system, which we have here in Canada, it is really very important that people like us step up. When we go to the hospitals, we see a lot of names that this room has been donated by this. It's not many from our community which we see at different hospitals. And we all, I hope and pray that none of us has to go to the hospitals, but the reality of the life is that you never know what's going to happen tomorrow. And as all of you know, like that 5 years ago, I went through a major health crisis, and the time I spent in the hospital, the health care which I got, like I'm alive because of the Canadian healthcare system. So it is really very important that we support that, and whatever we can do as a community, I think we should do. Now our community is like pretty well established here in Canada, and I think we can work on that. So we really need to step up and make sure that we are there, because these are the facilities which anyone from our family might have to use on a day. So life can take very unseen changes and turns, and we don't know what's around the corner. So thank you, Alam Bhai, really. It's for giving back to the community. It is really very, very important that we as a community step up and do our part. So we have to partner with the different levels of the government to make sure. Thank you for being here, and thank you for all what you do at the Trillium Hospital. And I'm sure that this donation of 60,000 will go a long way in making sure that anyone who ends up at a hospital gets served. So thank you. It's a typical, I think it's a great day that we can do that recognition this year for the Queen Platinum Jubilee. MPs were given certain pins to recognize the work of the community members, and we had an event on December 4th to recognize different members. Alam Bhai was not able to attend, so I thought we can do that presentation of the Queen Jubilee pin today. This is to recognize his work in the community, and today is an excellent example of, other than his law practice, what all he does for the community. So thank you, Alam Bhai, for being there for the community, and it's a small token of appreciation.
Absolutely. So, what a great thank you.
Thank you. I think it was good that you didn't come that day. It was this is
such an honor.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. First of all, Jazakallah khair, Brother Alam, for your generous support to the hospital. As we know, the Muslim community has applied the largest donation in Canadian history, that is the $5 million to the hospital. This will, inshallah, will go into that pot, inshallah. And above all, as Alam Bhai was saying, that many people have this misconception that the government provides everything, so why should we contribute, and so on and so forth. So government actually provides the brick and mortar, and only 80 to 90% of that. and no equipment inside the hospital. Imagine a hospital just with the brick and mortar walls and no MRI machine, no X-ray machine. So what use of that hospital would be if we don't come out and pitch it ourselves? And the one more important thing that most people even don't know, that this hospital is going to be the largest hospital in Canada. So that's one thing. The other thing is also that the budget for this hospital runs into billions of dollars. And this budget could not be released by the provincial government if you and I would not pitch in. So there was a minimum requirement. If we come up with from the community contribution, then only this budget will be released. And alhamdulillah, we have crossed that hurdle already, alhamdulillah. And for this around commitment for this $5 million up to now,
We're inspired to contribute through friendships that were formed across the community. Of course, we can't do what we do without our government partners as well. MPP Khalid Rashid, as he shared, we are working hard as a community to bring everybody together and be able to contribute to this incredible and historic project in every way that is possible. So we were so inspired to be able to be invited to your office many years ago as a result of an initial gift that was contributed to the Unity and Community's efforts towards the Muslim Community Pledge. And I'll never forget when you and Fazi were speaking about the story of your friendship and the inspiration behind giving back to the community, both as friends and as those who are contributing to the community in so many different ways. Each of you in this room have helped support the success of Alam Law Firm. And as a result of that, it is now enabling them to give back to all of the people who are going to come to rely on our hospital, not just today, but for decades and generations to come. For many of you who may not be familiar with Trillium Health Partners, we are comprised of 3 sites. We have our Credit Valley Hospital site, which is at just across the street from Erin Mills Town Center. We have our Queensway Health Center, which is right across the street from Sherway Gardens. We seem to like to have hospitals located beside shopping centers, which is quite interesting, but I guess a part of just how land gets developed. And of course, what's most exciting is our Mississauga Hospital, which is going to be the future home of the Peter Gilgan Mississauga Hospital. We are so appreciative of the $60,000 campaign gift that you are making towards this project. You know, as many have shared, this gift is going to catalyze so much impact across our community. Each year across our 3 sites, we have over 1.75 million patients visiting our hospitals. So if you can think about, I'm not the greatest at math, I'll be honest, I'm a people person, not a numbers person, but if you think of the impact that that will have year over year for the next 10, 20, 100 years, and that's as a result of the impact that you will have through this gift. So I just want to congratulate you. Thank you again for choosing to give back to healthcare. You know, if we've learned anything through this pandemic, it's the importance of supporting and ensuring that our healthcare system is strong in our community, and we cannot simply do that without the support of our government partners, our community partners, and all of those who help contribute to make our hospitals stronger. So again, from the bottom of my heart and on behalf of those 1.7 million patients who visit, and I think we're up to 14,000 staff and volunteers across our hospital system, which again is just truly extraordinary. Thank you.
Absolutely. Or lastly, I would like Mr. Gori, if you can say a few words of wisdom for this occasion. And our last guest, hopefully our Mayor Bonnie Crombie, hopefully she will be coming soon, and then we'll end up.
Assalamu everyone, mashallah. It's a great pleasure to be here at this auspicious moment today. Everyone spoke a lot about what it means to giving back to the community. I would like to mention a couple of things from Holy Quran and the way of life of Holy Prophet. The humanity itself is a task for every single human being when Allah has mentioned in Holy Quran, and He simply says that you all are created out of one soul. And He particularly mentions humanity, the particular place that people fear Allah. He starts that particular verse right from this word, ittaqullah, because you are created out of one soul. That means as a human being, wherever you are, we have rights over each other to take care of us, take care of our neighbor, take care of everyone in the community, regardless what race, faith, background we all belong to. As a human being, I can see Alam Law Office, these brothers sitting here, mashallah, and every one of you, mashallah. You're here because you care. You're here because you really said labbaik, the call of Ek Mufti Sahib, mashallah, when he makes a commitment on our behalf, on our community. So he is not the only one. Every single person in this very community said, yes, I am here to help. To who? To every single human being who walks in the hospital looking for help. And Alam Bhai here on all of his behalf says, hey guys, we are here to help. Regardless, whoever they belong, wherever they're coming from. But as a human being, it's an obligation for all of us, put them first and us later. Thank you very much, mashallah.
मैं क्विकली हम 2-3 मिनट लूँगा. मैं जस्ट एक्नॉलेज करना चाहता हूँ हमारे जो सारे दोस्त यहाँ पे अहबाब जमा हैं, हमारे कम्युनिटी के बड़े नामवर प्रोफेशनल्स यहाँ पे मौजूद हैं. खालिद भाई, आपका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया, क्योंकि आप हमेशा एक अल्फाज में, एक लफ्ज़ में, जब भी मैंने कभी आपको जिक्र किया, आप हमेशा हाज़िर होते हैं. ओह सॉरी, यू डिप्राइव्ड ऑफ माई स्पीकिंग बिकॉज so I'll speak in English. So Khalid bhai, I really must appreciate for all what you have done and do to the community and to the province. Sister Salma Zahid, once again, you have been doing great for the federal government, and you always are available for any of our community member who ever wants you to be present at any occasion. So I must thank you to both of you. Most importantly, I'll start with our journalist friends here. Most importantly, I'll first ask Mr. Latafa Siddiqui, if you, I think you are senior and everybody undoubtedly, undisputed, accept you as a senior in our community from journalism. So I would like to invite you to come here and say a few words for everyone here. Latafat bhai. And before Latafat bhai starts, I think I also would like to thank you, Zahid bhai. Thank you for your coming and joining this event. Zia bhai, once again, everybody knows you, so you don't need any introduction. I thank you for you to come. Ibrahim.
Assalamu alaikum. So first of all, I would like to thank Alam bhai. As we know, he's one of the community leader and doing a lot of effort for the community and especially giving back to the community. And today he invited me to be part of this event, and I'm so impressed. And I always look forward to all our Pakistani or Muslim community to see what they are doing in the community. And I would like to first thank to Mr. Alam, all brothers of the Alams, and also Mufti Sahab, AQ Mufti Sahab. I see a lot of, they have a fan following in the Muslim community, as he's doing a lot for the Trillium campaign. And also whoever is here is all our community leaders. And I really like to thank also Zia bhai. And I'm very inspired by Sister Salma, and that what she has just shared, these two words. Honestly, before coming to this event, I never had this feeling how it works, especially to the Trillium Hospital. And I have a same mentality that the government is good, they have money, they can pay to the infrastructure, so there is no need for it, right? It's not like no need for it, but it's just somebody's taking care of it.
Yes.
Even when I was seeing this thing more, so I was seeing it's more like people are going towards just for the fame or advertisement or some effort. But today, by listening to what Sister Salma shared, that what she has gone through, and same thing, I've been to many times into hospital for different reasons, and I'm being well served, well taken care. But even at that moment, I never thought, like, what is this about, right? So, but I would like to thank you, Mr. Alam, for this. And today is his day. So what I can say is, as me as a Shahid, as a part of the community member and contributing towards to the 5 million pledge from the Muslim. So I would like to announce like 3 different options which I would like to share. And it's just happening because of Alam Bhai. Because he invited me, I am here, and honestly, that one person, what we are talking about, it can be anyone, it can be all of us. And even sometimes there was a time when there was an insect who can hold only one water, like one drop of water, for the big fire to finish it off. And that one insect was taking that water, and that insect says, this is my capacity, what Allah has given me. So I'm just doing my job. So I think it's part of that same thing. I would like to announce that, I'm very thankful and grateful to Alam Bhai who invited me here. And I would like to say that, for immediately part of this 5 million pledge, I would like to announce $50,000 towards the thing, and which I would like to pay by 30th of March, 2023, number 1. And also part of this, the same thing, that my next announcement, because I can see the need and effort. So, and also as a Muslim giving back to the community, it is my fiduciary duty that as part of our community that we share. So I think even going up to $500,000 in 2023 to raise and give it back to the community, I'm here for that cause. And if I'm alive and I'm here in 2023, inshallah, $500,000 will go towards that. Thank you.
So, Shahid, thank you very much. Just a second ago, what I just said, I mentioned, there's a reason, there's a purpose here. It's not only for these friends and family who are sitting here to get inspired. There are a lot of other people who will get inspired. And all I said, if only one person get inspired, I think your time that you have spent here for an hour, 2 hours, your contribution is also there to inspire that person. Shahid Bhai, I thank you for your generosity. I really appreciate that. But again, remember this, there are people who will be inspired by you, by your donation. And this will continue. Yeah. I thank you once again.
No problem. Thank you so much. And as I said to you, Alam Bhai is one of the big leader in our community. And he's doing for long. It's not like today, and I'm following him for longest time. And mashallah, and the reason I announced 50,000, not 60,000 and more, just because I wanted to be his younger brother. Okay, sure. Because today is his event, and I don't want to go and I want him to be my big brother. But as I said to you, as part of the community, and from today moving forward, inshallah, as I said, our aim will be $500,000 to give back to the community, and I will take Alam Bhai's help because he's an inspirational personality in the community, and we love to see that one. Thank you so much for everybody,
and just a little correction, Shahid Bhai has said the community leader, but I tell you this, I am just a member of this community and trying to do certain things. You are also same.
Yes. So I always say, let the success speak, not ourselves. Yes. And as I said to you, I think I came from Pakistan, and when I came from Pakistan, I was just a Pakistani. And that's it. But when I came to Canada, I learned what is a human. That's terminology I learned here in Canada. Same thing I learned to be a good Muslim, and also how to interact with all other communities. And honestly, being a Canadian today, I'm proud to say that we want to be one of the best giving back to the community, and part of the community that people say, oh, you are Muslims, and these are the Muslims, not the other side what people just talk about. These are the real face of us. And I think this is where Alam Bhai and all the community, whoever is here, Zahid Saab, everybody is here. And I think I'm very proud to say that, okay, you know what, we are part of this step, and inshallah we'll move forward towards that. The legacy should go on.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shahid Bhai. Thank you very much. Sure. Shahid Bhai, once again, thank you for your consideration and generosity. Ji Zahid Bhai, if you would like to say anything, sure. Please go ahead. Again, Madam Bonnie Crombie, welcome.
Thank you, thank you. You know, purpose of this is, I think, is getting people in and see everybody gets motivated and contribute something. Before I say a few why I'm doing it, I wanted to also pledge $10,000 before May 31st. This is our year end. So that is something. So basically, I am actually a Master Financial Advisor Philanthropy. That's my designation. And we have pledged over $100 billion. We have around 150 advisors that we are going to accumulate around $1 billion and donate to different charities. And we actually and through the insurance policy, the stocks and corporate funding and everything, we just had $500,000 of life insurance policy was donated to Mississauga Community Foundation. We just had that in our office, and we just keep motivating our advisors to do those kind of things and our clients as well. So that's not only that, it's also saved them $250,000 in taxes too. So there is a lot of estate planning things that we do, and thank you very much.
Absolutely, thank you. So see, like there's two inspiration. Just in a few people sitting here, Mufti Saab, I assure you there are a lot of inspiration when people will, watch this video. Now I would like to invite our favorite mayor here, Mayor of Mississauga, Ms. Bonnie Crombie. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, in the middle. Okay. Oh. Displacing seats. Anyways, assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome, hello. Wonderful to see so many friends in the audience, and obviously we're here for some very exciting news. I see Mufti Saab, and our friends Fazi Sayed as well, who are here, who have committed the $5 million pledge to Trillium Health Partners to help build our hospital. I see the representatives from the hospital here as well. Kathleen is here, Delone is here too, and we know that we are going to have the best hospital in all of Canada, one of the largest, 2.8 million square feet, 24 stories with over 950 beds and 23 operating rooms. We will be the envy of everyone, and we can't wait. But of course, we want to thank the Muslim community for their very generous pledge of $5 million. And that's going to take a lot of effort. But we've seen the generosity today. I've just come in and joined you, and I know already that Mohammed and Aftab Alam have pledged $60,000. And our friend, Shahid Khawaja, just pledge another $50,000. So I'm sitting here looking for new donors who may want to be inspired by these acts of kindness to come and join us. After all, it was Giving Tuesday just a couple weeks ago, and it's Monday, but that's okay. And so we're very grateful for the generosity of the Muslim community. You're newcomers to Canada, relatively speaking. Many of you have only been here 20, 30 years, but yet some of the most generous members throughout Canada. Whenever I ask, you always contribute, whether it's the food bank or PPE for the hospital, and now the $5 million pledge to help us build the new Trillium Health Partners hospital at Huron, Ontario, and the Queensway to rebuild the hospital that is there now. It's a jewel, and we'll be the envy of all, but think of the number of people that it will serve across the entire GTHA. We have the need here. The need here is 7 times greater than the average Ontario hospital. Imagine. So of course we are the first and largest beneficiaries and from the province to create a new large hospital, but it will serve not only our community but right across Ontario. People will come to us, and believe me, it will be a jewel. But this is a big responsibility, because as you know, the government, provincial government expects communities to come up with our share of funding. And this is very onerous. The city itself has, our own issues with funding after COVID, and many of you do. But we have to come together as a community, the city, to make these generous pledges, as you all both have, and Kwajabai has as well. So I came to thank you and to be part of this, and to be part of this excitement as we're growing, as we're building. We feel the excitement in the air that this will become a reality very soon. So I'm very, very, very delighted. Just looking to see if I've missed anything. I think I've covered everything.
Thanks.
But Alam Law for hosting us today, and for this very generous pledge of $60,000. You're an inspiration to others, and maybe you can call some of your clients, and maybe
Yes.
they can come and assist us as well. I know
Absolutely.
the hospital will be very grateful, as we all are. So thank you to everyone here that came today. We have many, many friends in the audience, and I know you're all coming. We're all coming together to make this a reality, and to help us, to bring together the funding that's needed for our own share of this beautiful new jewel that we will have to provide world-class healthcare in our cities. So thank you to everyone. I'm so honored. Shukriya, shukram. And hopefully this is a sign of more things to come. Thank you once again. Assalamu alaikum.
So we are right on time.
Perfect.
2:30, I promised everybody. That will start at 2:30 we'll finish. That's 2:32, 2 minutes.
Perfect.
If I may ask, if any of our, journalists or from media or anybody has any question to me, to Mayor Crombie, or to our sister Salma, if you can come, please come here. No, please come here. Or any question that you may have to our friend Christine, please welcome. We have 2-3 minutes, and then we will wrap this small gathering.
I don't have a question, but the good thing now, our business are donating to the local charities and local hospitals. That's a very good thing.
Gee.
It's very important to donate back home, but that's also very important to donate
Absolutely.
there. And that's for
Gee, thank you. Any other question, Latafat Bhai, Nadeem Bhai? All self-explanatory. Doctor? That is the important thing. And before we conclude today, I just really would like to thank you, each and every one of you, that you took time during the weekdays to be part of this event and to be with us. So round of applause for all of you together. This is all good? Thank you.
Thank you very much. And don't forget the food bank.
Mayor Crombie, thank you for...
that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam's name with his hadith will be put on the hospital external wall. It will be written by the hadith, the saying of the Prophet, and also his name with the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. This is going to be happening the first time in the world, actually. And because this is his teaching that he prompts us to help our neighbors. He said that you're not a believer if you sleep with your stomach filled and your neighbor goes hungry. And he never said your Muslim neighbor. Your neighbor could be a Hindu or Sikh or Buddhist or Christian or Jew or somebody else. So we have to be careful about taking care of our neighbors, inshallah. Jazakallah khair.
We have with us Mayor Ms. Saga Monikar. Ma'am, how important this is to our local businesses are now donating for these good causes?
So first, Assalamu alaikum, and I'm so proud of our local businesses. Businesses like Alam Law and the brothers Javed, Aftab, Mohammed for their generous contribution of $60,000. This pledge will go to support the Muslim community's larger pledge of $5 million that will help us rebuild the hospital at here, Ontario and the Queensway. This will be a 24-story, 2.3 million square feet, 23 operating rooms, and 950 new beds. Of course, this will service all the Western GTA and will be the envy of Canada. The need here in Mississauga is 7 times greater than the average in Ontario, so this is very important that this hospital be built. We know it's a very excellent hospital which provides incredible care, and the healthcare workers are so devoted, so dedicated, but yet it has seen better days. It is time to be built with brand new equipment and machinery, and the need is now we need to service the population that it is here in Mississauga.
Will it be the biggest hospital in the Ontario?
No, it will be the largest hospital in Canada. It'll be one of the top 3 in North America, so this makes us extremely proud. But it's because of initiatives like the $5 million pledge that AQ Mufti on behalf of the Muslim community have pledged that is allowing us to get there to help being rebuilt. And pledges like Alam Law with the brothers Javed, Aftab and Mohammed, who have so generously contributed $60,000 towards this building, towards this pledge.
And the last about your food drive.
Yes, may I please add, this is a very critical time of year. We are having a holiday food drive to help support our friends and neighbors in support of the Mississauga Food Bank. I think that they have seen a 60% increase in visitors at the food bank, and this just tells me our neighbors and children, their children are going to school hungry. So please think of this as you are thinking about the holiday this time of year. And please also contribute to the Mississauga Food Bank. We are trying to raise $1.7 million and 450,000 pounds of food, and you can donate online at themississaugafoodbank.org/donation, or to deliver non-perishable food items to any fire station, to the food bank, or to any participating grocery store as well. So thank you for your generosity, particularly to the Muslim community for their $5 million pledge and for what you do as well to support the food bank.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
स्कार्पर सेंटर से हमारे मेंबर पार्लियामेंट सलमा जाहिद साहब हमारे साथ मौजूद हैं। सलमा साहब, अभी आलम साहब ने 60,000 प्लेज किया, शायद ख्वाजा साहब ने 50,000 प्लेज किया। अब हमारी कम्युनिटी लोकल जो चैरिटीज़ हैं इसके लिए भी अब कोशिश कर रही है। गो के बैक होम भी देना चाहिए, लेकिन मेरे ख्याल में ये अच्छा अब इनिशिएटिव हमारे लोगों में आ गया। कितना इंपॉर्टेंट है
ये बहुत ज़रूरी है। देखें, बैक होम भी ज़रूरी है, और अभी जो ये पाकिस्तान में फ्लड की सिचुएशन हुई है उधर भी नीड्स बहुत हाई हैं, लेकिन कनाडा में भी हमें करना चाहिए। और अब हम लोग अगर इस पोजीशन में हैं कि वी कैन गिव बैक टू द कम्युनिटी, सो वी शुड गिव बैक। ये हेल्थ केयर सिस्टम जो है, कई लोगों की एजम्पशंस बड़ी वो होती हैं कि जी गवर्नमेंट कवर करती है, लेकिन गवर्नमेंट जो है वो सिर्फ ऑपरेटिंग एक्सपेंसेस कवर करती है। इसमें जो इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर इन्वेस्टमेंट है, अगर कोई नई एमआरआई की मशीन्स आनी है, ये सब हॉस्पिटल्स को खुद फंड रेज करना पड़ता है। और अगर हम पार्टनरशिप नहीं क्रिएट करेंगे तो ये एक्सपैंड फैसिलिटीज़ नहीं हो सकेंगे। और ये हेल्थ केयर ऐसा सिस्टम है और ऐसी नीड है कि इसका हमें पता नहीं है कि जी किस वक्त, अल्लाह ना करे कि भाई हमें किसी को हॉस्पिटल जाना पड़े, हमारे किसी फैमिली मेम्बर को, लेकिन आजकल एज भी एक वो नहीं है, जवान हो बूढ़ा हो, किसी वक्त भी आपको ये जो है ना नीड ज़रूरत पड़ सकती है। मैं ख़ुद इधर मेजर हेल्थ क्राइसिस से गुजरी हूँ और 5 साल पहले मेरी जो है वो कीमो हुई है। अगर खुदा ना खास्ता यहाँ का सिस्टम ना होता तो पता नहीं हमें घर बेच के करवाना पड़ता। और हेल्थ केयर तो एक ऐसी चीज़ है जिसको आपको करवाना ही करवाना है। तो आई थिंक वी ओ अ लॉट टू द कैनेडियन हेल्थ केयर सिस्टम, सो इट इज़ रियली वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कि हम इसमें मेजर कंट्रीब्यूटर्स हों और हमारी कम्युनिटी के लोगों के नामों की भी लाइक वो हों, वार्ड्स हों। इट विल गो लॉन्ग वे, इट विल गो लाइक फॉर आवर जनरेशंस टू कम। सो बहुत ज़रूरी है एंड आई एम थैंकफुल टू आलम भाई एंड शाहिद भाई, इन्होंने जिन्होंने लाइक आज 60,000 और 50,000 कमिट किया है। सो आई थिंक वी नीड टू गेट इंस्पिरेशन फ्रॉम ऑल ऑफ देम। थैंक यू।
बहुत शुक्रिया।
अस्सलाम वालेकुम ख़वातीन हज़रात जो भी इस प्रोग्राम को देख रहे हैं। सबसे पहले मैं आलम भाई का बहुत बहुत अदा करता हूँ कि उन्होंने आज मुझे इनवाइट किया अपने इस इवेंट में, जो कि उन्होंने गिविंग बैक टू द कम्युनिटी। आलम भाई ने $60,000 प्लेज किया है टुवर्ड्स द ट्रिलियम हॉस्पिटल और उसकी एक्सपेंशन के अंदर, और इट वाज़ वेरी इंस्पायरिंग इवेंट। और मैं इस चीज़ को बहुत अप्रिशिएट करता हूँ कि एज़ कम्युनिटी लीडर, एज ए कम्युनिटी मेंबर, माशाल्लाह वो ऑलरेडी काफ़ी दे आर डूइंग वेरी एक्टिव रोल टू गिव बैक टू द कम्युनिटी। और मुझे आज के यहाँ पे आने से ये चीज़ नज़र आई है कि माशाल्लाह हमारे सारे कम्युनिटी लीडर्स जो हैं वो अपना रोल प्ले कर रहे हैं, बीइंग मुस्लिम, बीइंग पाकिस्तानी, और उसके बाद इंशाल्लाह गिविंग बैक टू द कम्युनिटी इज़ ऑल ओवर बेस्ट रोल गिविंग बैक टू द कम्युनिटी। और मैं आलम भाई को इस चीज़ बहुत बहुत मुबारक देता हूँ उनको, उनके दोनों भाइयों को, उनकी पूरी लॉ फर्म को, बिकॉज माशाल्लाह दे हैव अ बिग ऑपरेशन इन GTA टोरंटो ओंटारियो के अंदर। और मैं इस चीज़ को बड़ा अप्रिशिएट करता हूँ कि एज ए कम्युनिटी मेंबर उन्होंने ये इनिशिएटिव लिया, और इंशाल्लाह ताला हम उनके साथ इस चीज़ के अंदर शरीक हैं और उनको फुल सपोर्ट करते हैं इंशाल्लाह। और इस तरह के जो भी इवेंट्स हों उसके लिए हम हमेशा हाजिर हैं। और मैं बाकी भी सब कम्युनिटी का शुक्र अदा करना चाहता हूँ, स्पेशली ये कि मुफ्ती साहब, उनका बड़ा पॉजिटिव रोल है इस चीज़ के अंदर, जो सिस्टर सलमा जाहिद होगी, खालिद रशीद होगे, और जितने भी हमारे कम्युनिटी मेंबर हैं। आई वुड लाइक टू थैंक यू टू गिविंग बैक टू द कम्युनिटी एंड डूइंग देयर रोल व्हाट एवर द बेस्ट दे कैन डू। थैंक यू सो मच। अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
थैंक यू भाई, कुछ बोला नहीं बोला।
Hello, everyone. I'm Kathleen Mikalakos. I'm the Associate Director of Philanthropy at the Foundation team at Trillium Health Partners. We're so pleased to be here today at the Alem Law Firm, and we're here to celebrate a $60,000 pledge towards the Muslim community's $5 million pledge to help fund and build the future home of the Peter Gilgan Mississauga Hospital. We are so excited with this project. It will be historic, and the Peter Gilgan Mississauga Hospital will be the largest hospital in Canada, something that we are so excited and proud for our community to get involved in. As many of you know, our hospitals rely on community support to help build the infrastructure and fund the equipment and programs that help keep our healthcare system strong. For those who may not know, our Trillium Health Partners network is comprised of the Mississauga Hospital, Credit Valley Hospital, and Queensway Health Centre. We serve communities across our entire region, residents from Mississauga, from Etobicoke, from Oakville, all the way to Georgetown, and are so proud to have 14 top regional programs serving many, many communities and the families that require care close to home. We're so appreciative of everybody who's chosen to get involved in this project. Brother Mohammed, Brother Aftab, and Brother Javed from a law firm. We are so appreciative of your generosity and for helping to inspire others in the community to give back and again keep our healthcare system strong. For everybody who is tuning in today, thank you so much for considering support of this historic project. We hope that as everybody in the community drives by, walks by, cycles by the new Peter Gilgan Mississauga Hospital, that you've had some role to play in making it happen. All the very best. Thank you.
جی السلام علیکم. آج ہم یہاں موجود ہیں عالم لا آفس میں جو آپ یہ دیکھ رہے ہیں پیچھے, اور آج یہ بہت ہی اہم دن ہے اور ساعت ہے, میں کہوں گا کہ ہمارے بہت ہی پیارے عزیز ہمارے بھائی عالم صاحب نے آج ٹریلیم ہاسپٹل فاؤنڈیشن کے لیے $60,000 کا ڈونیشن کا اعلان کیا ہے, اور یہ جائے گا جو مسلم کمیونٹی نے $5 ملین کا پلیج کیا تھا, جو کہ کینیڈا کی ہسٹری میں کسی بھی کمیونٹی کی طرف سے سب سے بڑا پلیج ہے, اور یہ اسی کنٹریبیوشن میں جائے گا ٹورڈز دا ہول. اور اس میں جو ایک سب سے اہم بات ہے وہ یہ ہے کہ دنیا میں سب سے پہلے یہ سمجھ لیں ایک چیز ہونے جا رہی ہے, وہ یہ ہے کہ رسول پاک صلی اللہ علیہ وآلہ وسلم کی حدیث مبارکہ اور آپ کا نام نامی پروفٹ محمد پیس بی اپون ہم کے ساتھ ہسپتال کی باہر کی دیوار پہ لکھا جائے گا. دنیا میں امریکہ میں ایک آدھ جگہ اور جگہ ہے جہاں پہ رسول پاک صلی اللہ علیہ وسلم کی حدیث مبارکہ لکھی ہوئی ہے, لیکن وہ اور بہت سارے اقوال کے ساتھ ہے. یہ ایکسکلوسیو پہلی دفعہ ہوگا. تو یہ اس طرح سے ایک اور اہم بات یہ ہے کہ جو بھی اس میں کنٹریبیوٹ کرے گا وہ 5 ملین پہ تو جمع ہوگا, لیکن انڈیویجول یا آرگنائزیشن جو بھی ہے ان کا نام بھی جو ہے ہاسپٹل میں ریکگنائز کیا جائے گا ان کے جو کنٹریبیوشن لیول کے مطابق. اور دوسری جو اہم بات ہے وہ یہ ہے کہ ان کا نام جو ہے 3 ہسپتالوں کی ڈونر وال جو کہ الیکٹرانک وال ہے اس پہ ڈسپلے ہوتا رہے گا. تو ہم یہ چاہتے ہیں کہ ہمارے زیادہ سے زیادہ مسلمانوں کے نام اس وال پہ آئے, اور الحمدللہ کمیونٹی اتنی جنرس ہے, اللہ نے اتنا توفیق عطا فرمائی ہے, ہمت جذبہ عطا فرمایا ہے کہ اس وقت ہمیں 1200 سے زیادہ جو ہے ماشاءاللہ کمیونٹی ممبرز نے ڈونیٹ کیا, اور ہمیں کنٹریبیوشن باہر سے بھی آ رہے ہیں الحمدللہ, یعنی پورے کینیڈا سے, امریکہ سے, جو ایک میرے فیملی ممبر ہے آسٹریلیا سے, وہاں سے انہوں نے کہا کہ آپ ہماری طرف سے کنٹریبیوٹ کر دیں, اور جرمنی سے اور جگہوں سے بہت سی جگہوں سے لوگوں نے اس میں کنٹریبیوٹ کیا ہے. اور یہ بات ایک اہم ہے وہ یہ ہے کہ لوگ پوچھ رہے تھے کہ بھئی اتنا بڑا پلیج کر لیا ہے تو یہ پورا کیسے ہوگا. تو میرا جواب بڑا سمپل سا ہے, وہ یہ ہے کہ اگر یہ میرا کام ہوتا تو مجھے بہت فکر ہوتی, میں پریشان ہوتا, میرے بال بکھرے ہوتے اور ہوائیاں اڑ رہی ہوتی, لیکن میں آپ کے سامنے اس وقت ہنس رہا مسکراتا کھڑا ہوں. کیوں؟ اس لیے کہ یہ جس کا کام ہے اور جس لیے کیا جا رہا ہے یہ تو اسی نے پورا کرنا ہے. یہ تو ہمیں اور آپ کو اللہ تعالیٰ موقع عطا فرما رہا ہے کہ ہم اپنی عاقبت سنوار لیں, اور ورنہ یہ کام تو کوئی اور کر لے گا, اگر ہم نہیں کریں گے تو کوئی اور کر لے گا. تو اس لیے اس میں یہ کہتا ہوں کہ اپنا حصہ ڈالیں مت, بلکہ اس میں اپنا حصہ لے لیجئے. تو اس میں جتنا جلدی کریں گے ایسا نہ ہو کہ یہ کوئی حصے کا موقع نہ ملے. تو یہ مداوت عام ہے, اور یہ آپ ہی کا پروجیکٹ ہے, میرا نہیں ہے, سب کے آپ ہی کے نام پر ہے, آپ ہی کے نام لکھے جائیں گے, اور یہ کنٹریبیوشن جو ہے نا ریکگنیشن ہوگا کہ مسلم کمیونٹی نے کیا ہے, یہ میرا نہیں ہے, کسی آرگنائزیشن کا نہیں ہے انشاءاللہ. اور میں 360 ٹی وی کو, میں ٹورنٹو 360 ٹی وی کا مشکور ہوں کہ انہوں نے یہ موقع دیا کہ یہ میسیج میں آپ کے ساتھ شیئر کر سکوں, اور آپ کی دعاؤں کا طالب ہوں. اللہ آپ کو خوش رکھے. السلام علیکم.
عالم لا آفس میں آج ہم موجود ہیں, ہماری کمیونٹی کی سب سے بڑی لا فرم ہے, اور محمد عالم صاحب نے آج کریڈ ویلی ہاسپٹل کے لیے عالم لا آفس کی طرف سے $60,000 کی ڈونیشن کا اعلان کیا. عالم بھائی پہلے تو بہت مبارکباد, تھینک یو ویری مچ, کیونکہ ہم ہمیشہ یہ کہتے ہیں کہ یہاں جو ہمارے ادارے ہیں, یہاں جو ہماری چیریٹیز ہیں, ان کو سپورٹ کرنا بہت ضروری ہے. تھوڑا سا بتائیں گے اس حوالے سے.
ایبسلیوٹلی جی. فرسٹ آف آل ارشد بھائی آپ کا شکریہ, آپ کے آنے کا شکریہ ٹو کور دس ایونٹ. بہت اسمال سی گیدرنگ ہے, اور جو موسٹ امپورٹنٹ یہ ہمیں میسیج یہ دینا چاہیے کہ جی ہم دوسرے ممالک میں جہاں پہ ہمارے لوگ نیڈی ہیں ان کو سپورٹ تو کریں ضرور, لیکن ساتھ ساتھ جس سوسائٹی میں آپ رہ رہے ہیں, جہاں پہ آپ فیسلٹی استعمال کر رہے ہیں, تو وہاں پہ بھی ہماری ذمہ داری ہے اور ہمارا حق ہے, دوسروں کا حق ہے ہم پر کہ ہم اس کو بھی اس ڈونیشنز اور چیریٹی میں ضرور استعمال کریں اور ضرور یاد رکھیں. جیسے ہاسپٹل کے حوالے سے جنرلی لوگوں کا کانسیپٹ یہ ہے کہ جی ہاسپٹل تو گورنمنٹ نے بنا دیا ہے اور گورنمنٹ نے فیسلٹی پرووائڈ کرنی ہے, لیکن حقیقت یہ نہیں ہے. گورنمنٹ جو ہے وہ آپ کو انفراسٹرکچر بنا کے دیتی ہے, لیکن اس کے بعد جو سافٹ کاسز ہیں وہ گورنمنٹ چاہتی ہے کہ جی وہ لوگ جو اس کمیونٹی کو جو استعمال کر رہے ہیں سروسز, اور ان میں جن لوگوں کے پاس کیپیسٹی ہے وہ اس کو فنڈ کریں, اور یہ پوری جو ہاسپٹل کا سسٹم ہے وہ انہی چیریٹی سے چلتا ہے. تو میں سمجھتا ہوں کہ جی عالم لا آفس نے اپنا ایک چھوٹا سا قطرہ ڈالا ہے اس کار خیر میں, اور میرا خیال ہے کہ آئی ہوپ ادر پیپل ول گیٹ انسپائرڈ بائی دس, اور انشاءاللہ.
نہیں, بہت اچھی بات ہے. جیسے ہماری ممبر پارلیمنٹ سلمہ زاہد صاحبہ نے بات کی, جب ہاسپٹل میں جاتے ہیں, جب कोई ऐसी डोनेशन को कमरा जो आपकी कम्युनिटी के नाम होता है तो आपको ज़रा अच्छा लगता है.
बड़ा प्राउड फील होता है एंड इससे बढ़कर क्या होगी बात कि जैसे मुस्लिम ये जो हमारे प्लेज है दैट विल बी टूवर्ड्स दी 5 मिलियन जो प्लेज है उस कमिटमेंट की तरफ है. तो इसका मतलब ये कि हमने हमारी ये जो प्लेज है वो एक तो मुसलमान कम्युनिटी के हवाले से काउंट होगा और दूसरी बात ये कि जब ये सक्सेस है हमारी कम्युनिटी के लिए मुसलमान कम्युनिटी के लिए जब 5 मिलियन का प्लेज कंप्लीट हो जाएगा तो मोहम्मद सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम हमारे जो प्रॉफिट हैं उनके एक आयत और उनकी जो सेइंग है वो वहाँ पे बहुत बड़ी दीवार पे मौजूद होगी. तो ये बहुत लोगों के लिए बड़ा इंस्पिरेशन होगा जो लोग मुसलमानों के लिए गलत और सही ख्याल नहीं रखते और उनके लिए बड़ी इंस्पिरेशन होगी कि ये एक बहुत अच्छी कम्युनिटी है.
Very right. Thank you very much, Alam bhai. Wish you very good luck and keep up the good work.
Absolutely. Thank you.
मोहम्मद आलम साहब हमारे साथ मौजूद थे और आज हम यहाँ आलम लॉ ऑफिस में मौजूद थे जहाँ मेयर में बॉनी क्रॉम्बी, हमारे मेंबर पार्लियामेंट सलमा जाहिर साहबा, हमारे मेंबर प्रोविंशियल पार्लियामेंट कलीद रशीद साहब और कम्युनिटी के बहुत से लोग मीडिया के लोग मौजूद थे. और आज इन्होंने $60,000 का प्लेज किया है और शायद ख्वाजा साहब ने भी आज हमारे वेल्टर हैं बहुत हमारी कम्युनिटी के बड़ी नामवर, उन्होंने भी $50,000 की जो है वो प्लेज का ऐलान किया. बहुत अच्छी बात है कि हमें लोकल चैरिटीज़ को लोकल कम्युनिटीज़ को भी सपोर्ट करना चाहिए. कैमरामैन साबरगाह के साथ अरशद भट्टी को दीजिए इजाज़त. अल्लाह हाफिज़ और सपुर्द मौला.
Bonnie Crombie, Mayor of the great city of Mississauga, and I'm watching Toronto 360 TV, and I hope you are as well. And a special shout out to my good friend Sabir Gaya on his birthday today. So happy birthday, Sabir. Shameless.